Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making
easy guacamole and some homemade nacho chips. So for the guacamole, you're going to need some salt and pepper, some coriander, some tomatoes, garlic. I put a chilli in, avocados, obviously, bit of lime, and onion. Now, guacamole is one of those things that my kids are hit and miss with. And anytime that I go and buy it from the supermarket, it can be a little bit bland. So what I decided is it's actually quicker and more tasty to make it yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is get the onion chopped up. Now for this, you need to make it small pieces. So take your time. If you've got good knife skills, chop it up how you want it. But I always find little pieces like that. It just, with the butteriness of the avocado, and you've got that little bit of sharpness in the onion. Now, if you're a bit wary of raw onion, you can, once you've chopped it up, if you put it into a little bowl, you can actually just put some hot water in it and let it soak until you're going to use it. What that will do is actually draw out the sharpness of the onion, so the raw onion, so it makes it a bit smoother. I, however, find that the sharpness gets offset with the like I said, the butterness of the avocado. So I like to leave it like that. So I've got the onion all nice and chopped. I'm now going to go on to the chili. Again, this is optional. You can add in a more spicier chili. You can add in no chili. It really depends on your take. This is quite a mild chili. And all again I'm doing is I'm just finely slicing it. You don't want one bit where it's blows your head off and then the next bit nothing. You want it just to be nice and smooth all the way through. A little bit of background heat. And again, take your time, just thinly slice it, add it in a little bit. If this is the first time you've come across to the channel, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. For the guys who have been back, thank you very much for all the continued support and the lovely messages. Again, depending on how you like your guacamole, it is down to you. But this is a great little thing you can knock up, keep it in the fridge. If you've got friends coming round, you've got the salsa that's in a later video, or an earlier video I should say, and you've got this guacamole. So it makes a great little party appetizers. With the garlic, again, just thinly slicing the garlic. So all I do is I cut across it, and then turn it 90 degrees, and then cut through it again. Once I've done that, I will then run my knife through the garlic. Again, you don't want, as you can see here, just walking motion, nothing too drastic. You want to make sure that you've not got a big mouthful of garlic. But this way, it's just in the background, perfectly offset with the avocado. So just tidy up a little bit. Now, we go on to the tomatoes. Now, I've just got some vine tomatoes here because that's the ones that I have in the fridge. Again, with this, the key, unlike the salsa, you don't want the seeds because you don't want it to become too liquidy. You're going to add in the lime juice later, so you want to remove all the seeds. And then again, you want to keep the chopping at the same size, so everything becomes a nice bite size. You're not getting a big chunky tomato or a big chunk of onion. It's just nice and smooth, and it's the same consistency all the way through it. Guys, if you want just how you make your guacamole, if you put it in the comments below, that'd be much appreciated. This channel is all about sharing recipes with each other. These times are becoming more and more I use the word desperate but hard for everybody. Cost of living's going through the roof, and little bits like this where you've got a few extra tomatoes. You've got, and I'll be honest, I got the avocados because they were on sale. They were reduced, so I got them and went, right, do you know what? Let's see if we can do something with these guys. And that's what we've got to do nowadays. So you've given that a mix. Now here we go, the avocado. So you just run your knife all the way through it, watching your fingers. Now, I see everybody quite a lot of time sticking the knife in, but you can just pop it out if you just push it from the back. So people literally stick their knife in it and drag it out and all kinds of manner of stuff. Yeah, I've never done that. You can literally, once you be careful with that. You just get it and pop it out. A really, really simple way of doing that. Then again, it's not hard. Get yourself a little spoon, run round the outside of the avocado, get that little bit off there, and then pop it into a bowl. Again, just to show you how easy it is. You want to make sure you've got ripe avocados. That does help. But it comes right out of the skin, the shell, whatever you want to call it. And get that extra little bit when you go around it. Make sure you're getting all the avocado. And you can see here, look, there's a little bit of camera, not the greatest there with the lighting. But you can see there, look, big chunky avocado. You don't want to be wasting anything here. So again, just on the outside. It is ridiculously simple. That's why I'm just showing you how easy it is. Because sometimes people can be scared of doing it, but nice in and around, you've got the stuff there. Oh, looks like I'm tidying up there as well. Getting the mixed bit in. So, now that you've got your avocado in a bowl, you just want to break it up. I was trying to do that with a spoon, don't know why I did that, but I suddenly realised, get a fork, give it a good old mash. Now, you've got two ways you can now do this. You can go ultra smooth, or you can leave it lumpy, or somewhere in between. That is down to your preference. Now with the lime, you always give it a roll first, because it breaks up the cells inside the lime, which makes it far, far easier to juice and squeeze. And you can see there how much juice is coming out of that. If you don't roll it, you're going to need a little juicer extract or a fork to burst those cells. Do it beforehand, makes your life way, way easier. So, lime straight in. Now, at this point, I'm only adding in half of the garlic, chilli, tomato, onion mixture. The reason for that is I want to see what the consistency is. This is guacamole. It's not salsa with guacamole added. So you just want to make sure you've got a nice consistency running right through that. So that's that done. Now onto the coriander. And you just... Now, at this stage, normally, you know what I'm like. I like the stalks and everything. I think they add flavour. With guacamole, I don't put them in, so I do take the time, extra couple of minutes, seconds really, to get rid of the stalks. And then bunch it all up, cut it through, and then add it in. So you see here, just again, rocking the knife, watching your fingers. Make sure you've got it all nice and handy. I'm just rocking it back and forward. Again, you don't want a big bit of coriander as you're biting through it. So that all goes in. You give it another mix. Now, this stage you want to add a bit of salt and pepper. We've not added anything in, you just want to balance it. So just a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, give it a taste, see how it's going. You can taste it beforehand, you might, or you can leave the salt and pepper out, completely down to you. But we give that a little go, and there you have the guacamole. Now for this, what I did was I made some homemade chips or crisps, however you want to what you want to call them. And I just got some tortilla wraps, cut them into diamonds, and then just fried them off. And there you have it, guys. That is my guacamole and some homemade chips. Give it a bit of taste. You've got the warm crisps with the buttery smooth, tangy, beautiful guacamole there. Guys, I hope you're all looking after yourselves out there. I hope you're all staying safe. Okay, from my family to yours. Thanks for watching. Till the next time, Single Dad signing off.